Hey there and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about how you can convince your boss to embrace digital transformation. Finance departments are rapidly changing and it is important that businesses keep up to date with trends and with the latest tools and technology. But convincing your boss to embrace that digital transformation can be a challenge. In this video, I'll offer 5 strategies on how to tackle that conversation and make your boss see the benefits in digital tools and platforms. So let's get started. Imagine this. You're working in a finance department and you see and even feel more and more that your work is redundant, the stuff you do is boring, and it's overall outdated and seems to be inefficient. You know that digital transformation can make your work faster, more accurate, and ultimately more successful. But convincing your boss to invest in digital transformation seems to be impossible. So let's just dive into my 5 strategies so your boss sees the value in that transformation and goes the first steps together with you. The first thing that you probably need to do is you need to understand your boss's perspective. They might be hesitant to invest in digital transformation because of the cost, because of security. They might fear a huge learning curve. If you can provide some arguments so they better understand these points, you're probably already halfway there. So make sure that you do not only address your interest points, but also the points that are important for your boss. If they are hesitant about the cost, you probably want to make up something like a business case. If we invest in learning an open source tool like KNIME, we will save 34% in productivity. That could be a potential conversation. Make sure you research and gather information about the digital tools and platforms and learnings you want to apply so you can directly address your boss's concerns with facts. Emphasize the potential that such a transformation offers. Above average increase in efficiency or additional cost saving. Use real-world examples to demonstrate how digital transformation has worked for other companies in similar scenarios. Talking about success stories, that leads me to strategy number 2. Show the benefits of digital transformation. Digital tools and platforms do not only benefit you as an organization, but they can also lead to an increased customer satisfaction. So customers could be anything. I come from a procurement background and maybe my internal stakeholders are my customers. What do you think? What would they rather want to fill out? A nice app on their mobile phone or a huge Excel form that they receive by email? It's kind of a questionnaire. Increased efficiency, our data accuracy also gets better, especially when we use data analytics tools like the KNIME Analytics platform. One thing you should definitely stress is that others are undergoing the same problems, and if we want to stay competitive, our finance departments have to go through such a digital transformation as well. This is not just a short-lived trend. Digitization is here to stay, and it will change all our lives. And if we want to be a respected business partner or a respected business for our customers, then we need to embrace this digitization. Not embracing digitization is a threat to our existence. Plus, if you use tools like KNIME or other digital tools and platforms, you get more insights, and with that you can also provide a better service to your customers. I know for cases I have done myself where I basically discovered patterns that were previously not aware to me. Strategy number 3. Start small and build momentum. If you want to suggest the next step in your digital journey to your boss, do yourself one favor. Do not suggest a huge project, but start small. Small scale projects usually can be executed very fast and they provide quick wins. If you want to learn about the tool that I've been talking about, the KNIME Analytics platform, if you have a look at this video here, you will see that within minutes you can create your own automation, which could be your first step into digitization. best projects are those projects that start small with quick wins and that can be also extended to larger scale projects. For example, you probably start in one country and then roll it out to different countries. Or you start in one department and roll it out to other departments. Or you choose a project that has a direct impact on your department's bottom line. For example, if there is a colleague that is retiring, have a look at what they're doing. Maybe you can automate a lot of their stuff so your boss does not have to hire a new employee. And if you run these projects yourself, of course it's your duty to provide updates on these smaller scale projects, and you also need to provide help if these projects grow and other people are involved. Basically, this is a little bit like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you use the success stories of these small scale projects to just land another project, and then you use the success story of that one to create an even bigger project. And this is how you grow, and how you as a team and how you as a department basically embrace digital transformation. Point number 4, make a plan for training and support. Write down on whatever medium how you plan on training and what milestones in your training you want to achieve. This makes it easy for your boss to also check if you stick to your promises. Outline a comprehensive training schedule that helps you and your colleagues to become proficient in these new tools and new ways of working. Provide ongoing support to your colleagues. Ensure that new tools and platforms are well integrated into your existing systems. If I take KNIME as an example, it has a lot of connectors to existing systems, so it can work with all kinds of databases, and it can also export to a lot of files. So if your boss is expecting a PowerPoint file, then use KNIME to automate that and send him that automatically created PowerPoint slide deck. Another benefit is increased employee satisfaction and reduced turnover. And finally, strategy number 5, be persistent and passionate. Emphasize the importance of digital transformation to everyone you talk about it, and be passionate about what you're doing, because it will be probably more work for you if you start projects like this and if you can convince your boss, but it's well worth the effort. Having gone through these processes myself in my procurement career, I can tell you it gives you efficiency gains you previously thought were impossible. Do not stop to emphasize the benefit of digital transformation. Even though you may have hard days, you might experience that some people come to you and say, hey, I told you so, it doesn't work in our company. No, stay passionate also in the hard times. Demonstrate your proficiency with digital tools to set an example for others. And finally, last but definitely not least, celebrate the successes of your projects to keep the momentum going. In conclusion, convincing your boss to embrace digital transformation can be a challenge, but by these 5 strategies, understanding their perspective, showing them the benefits, starting small, creating a plan for training and support, and being persistent, you can make a compelling case why digital transformation is, in fact, the way forward. Now that you have discovered how to convince your boss to embrace digital transformation, here is a video where I talk about why Excel is dead and automation as a digitization strategy is the way forward. And in this video, you can see a very nerdy use case where I apply KNIME to my role-playing hobby. See you in the next video.